Hey, what's up guys, this is Vimal here and welcome back to TRHD. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make an awesome 50 watt hi-fi amplifier for your smartphone. And using this amp, we're going to drive this 8 ohms 50 watt speaker. This is the circuit that I've assembled. It's an exact replica of the schematic diagram and it is very easy to make it. All you need to do is follow my schematic diagram and you'll make this in no time. I'll also leave a link to these schematic diagrams in the description box below. I'll just compare and show you the schematic diagram with the assembled circuit. This is the input 3.5mm socket and this is the 100k potentiometer. The current mirror and the differential amplifier stage is over here on my board. This is a constant current source with an LED used as a zener here. These three transistor stages are over here. The driver stage is right here and the output transistors have to be fixed onto the aluminum heatsink. This is the Zobel network, you can see it on the board over here. So that was the circuit layout and arrangement. To drive this audio amp, you also need a power supply. The power supply is really simple to design. I'll show you that at a later part of the video with the help of a schematic. To keep this video as short as possible, I'm not showing the assembling part of this circuit. Now it's time for the explanation part of this audio amplifier. It's a class AB type amplifier. At the input side, we'll be using a 3.5mm EP socket to give the audio input from our smartphone. This is a 100k potentiometer which I'll be using as a volume control. And this is a high pass and the low pass filter stage. These two NPN transistors will form the differential amplifier stage and the above two PNP transistors will be used as a current mirror. Now this is a constant current source for the differential amplifier stage and we'll be using this LED to provide a 2 volts reference voltage to this constant current source. The current is fed to the LED from the power supply using a 10k resistor. This is the voltage amplifier section. The bandwidth of this amplifier is limited to 100 kHz with this 22pf Miller capacitor. The BC547 transistor is used as a biasing stage and the biasing voltage should be adjusted to 1000 mV between the bases of the two output transistors using a trim pot. This BD139 transistor is used as a constant current source for the voltage amplifier section. The audio signal will then be fed to the driver transistors from here with these 100 ohm resistors. Both the driver transistors are directly coupled to the output transistors in Darlington configuration and have to be fixed onto a large heatsink to dissipate the heat produced in them. And this is the Zobel network used at the output stage to stabilize the amplifier and prevent any unnecessary oscillations. This is a negative feedback connection and has to be connected to the inverting input of the differential amp using a voltage divider network which decides the gain of the amplifier. This is a positive supply line and this is a negative supply line and the ground is connected over here. This is a complete schematic diagram. Just have a look at it. So this is the audio amp circuit that I've assembled on a general board. I'm showing it once again clearly so that there won't be any confusion. Just have a look at it. The components are arranged exactly as in the schematic and this is how the output transistors are fixed on a heatsink. We'll be using this power supply board which has two capacitors, a bridge rectifier and two fuses to provide power supply to the audio amplifier. It is very simple to design this. I'll just show you the schematic diagram. This is a schematic diagram of the power supply. We'll be connecting a 24024 2 amp transformer at the input side of this circuit which is given to this bridge rectifier. And from here, it goes to these two large filter capacitors to get the DC output of plus 35 and minus 35 volts. It's a dual power supply circuit and the ground is connected over here. I've used two fuses over here for safety purpose. Okay guys, it's time to test the performance of this audio amplifier now. I'll be using this EP to EP pin to connect my phone to this amplifier. Let's just connect it and play some song. Let's increase the volume level. Wow, just look at that speaker movement. The audio quality is really nice and very clean. The total harmonic distortion is less than 1% at 40 to 50 watts output and at 70 watts the THD is around 10%. You can make this audio amplifier for around 300 rupees excluding the transformer. It's a very simple project and can be made easily. Just follow my schematics and you'll make this in no time. So that was about this 50 watt Hi-Fi audio amplifier. Hope you guys liked it. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more new awesome videos.